Hi, today I'm going to tell you about YouTube's best kept secret. You know, when people think of YouTube, they tend to think of young people playing games and makeup tutorials and all kinds of things. What if I told you that somewhere in Spain there is a channel that rescues animals around the world and whose public is in its majority over 65 years old? No, seriously, 29% of the people, of the viewers in this channel are over 29% are over 65. This is amazing. So today I wanted to reflect about the story of this channel, how it started, how it has been growing, and what it is today, and how we can grow it further. And before anything begins, I need to ask you to please smash the like button. We need to grow, and we need to beat the YouTube algorithm and turn this channel into the promise that it's always been. This channel began on the 7th of October 2009. Now, when I look back and I look at that video, it's like going back to a different world. It wasn't even a video, it was a succession of pictures put on under some music. In those days, I couldn't do video, I didn't have a camera. I mean, I was a photographer, I used to take good pictures, but I really didn't understand how to film or how to edit or how to do nothing. So in that video, you can already see some of the rescues that we had done in years before. So YouTube was a new technology that I thought, okay, well, maybe we can use this in some way. We can put some videos and embed them in our blog. At the time, we used to have a WordPress blog that we used to find homes for our animals. It was all very primitive. Over the next few months, we continued uploading mostly presentations using pictures and music. I could see the potential of video, but I just didn't know how to do video. I didn't have a camera either, so I don't know. And then I left it there, parked. Then a few months later, I uploaded another very low-tech video. But that was a video. That was the first time I came out on video. I was telling the story of this poodle that we rescued, George Clooney, I call him. It was a beautiful, sweet doggy. Rescued. Somebody asked me to foster him. It was a kind of a famous lady in Turkey. She was a dog trainer, and just after 24 hours with that dog, that person said that that dog had to be euthanized. I was in shock. I was so angry. I made that video. When you look at that video, have a look. This is how young I was.
Well, this is George. George has been classified as extremely dangerous dog, Georgie? And a trainer suggested for him to be killed immediately. Does this look like a dog that needs to be killed?
It was a minor scandal. In those days, but think about it, nobody could share videos. It was a different world. And anyway, that girl, that lady was so upset. She denied the whole thing. Anyway, it was a whole mess. But the fact is that we took the dog with us and we found him a beautiful home. Months passed after that, and we started experimenting in using the video for activism, to raise consciousness in Turkey, to tell the world that things were happening that nobody could see. We started going to local shelters, killing stations, horrible places where the municipal workers did. Just look at this. What you're about to see is the municipal workers of a shelter in Turkey taking the dogs to be sterilized, to be castrated, spay and neuter. Just look at this. So we used to go inside the shelters, film, show it, and there would be a scandal. And in those days, everybody knew about me, and nobody had seen me. They knew I was a foreigner there, but very few people knew me. At that time, I thought, okay, I need to use a different name. My real name is Ivan Jimenez, Ivan. And then I thought, no, I need to use another one because this is gonna get really complicated. So I started calling myself Viktor Larkhill. Viktor, which is a lovely name. So people started calling me Viktor, and Ivan kind of like disappeared. So the movement continued growing, and we started organizing demonstrations. And once I remember, I gave the telephone number of the mayor of Istanbul on Facebook. It was it was a bad move. Then everyone started looking for me. At the same time, there was, hold on a second, before I continue. Again, if you're watching this, please click on like, click on the subscribe button. We need this channel to grow. Let me continue with the story. So we started getting into animal rescue, into activism. The movement continued growing. More and more people started asking to adopt our animals, to foster our animals. And there was a time, it was a really vibrant time in Turkey, where I was at the time. We started feeling that there was something in the air, there was some change. In those days, I met some really amazing people like Rima, people like Jeng, people like Vuzlat, so many great people that used to help us in those days. There was change in the air. People were going to the forest to feed the animals. It was a real nice, wonderful grassroots movement. But then after a while, personal things happened. My mother here in Spain, I could sense that she was getting older. I had been away from Spain for nearly, 12 years, no? And nearly 20 years. And then at that point, I decided to come back to Spain. When I arrived here, I thought, okay, I'm arriving to Spain. This is a very nice and developed country. I'm sure the horrible things that are happening in Turkey are not happening here. Oh my God, what a disaster. Honestly, I didn't know. I had left Spain in 1992, so many years later I come back here and I find a country that I don't remember, I don't know. There was animal abuse here. There were people abandoning their animals in the cities, in the villages mostly. There was a lot of animal abuse. One of the first cases we had was Tidus, that dog that was burned alive. And then it continued, and we saw all kinds of things here in Spain. At that point, I realized that this YouTube channel was going to be an amazing window into the world. It was going to be a great way for us to find homes, a great way to fundraise, a great way to build a community that I had neglected for so many years. I hadn't been using YouTube properly. And then we began growing and we began building the Let's Adopt community here on YouTube. And again, if you're watching this, click on the subscribe button. We need you to we need you to grow this channel. It can be that after so many years, this channel still has only 715,000 people. Come on, seriously. So, we are here in Spain. First, we started working with Juan, the small veterinary clinic close by to my house. We started taking cases, and then I started realizing, hold on a second, I mean, there are more and more cases that are more and more complicated. Animal rescues in Spain are asking us for help. They're sending us their most difficult cases. They're sending us the animals that they're gonna have to euthanize because they cannot treat them. At that point, I met Valencia Sur and Jorge, an amazing hospital with incredible people, and we were all like-minded. Vets, rescuers, working together, taking on the most complicated cases. The level of complication that we took in those days, it was unbelievable. We really did things that no one dared doing. Surgeries, prostheses, we took on cases that everybody would have just euthanized. We took them, we did them well, we saved them, we sent them home. The channel continued growing and continued getting inspired. And I guess most of our public grew with us. Maybe people that started watching us when they were 45, they're still here with us. They are 55, they're 60 years old. Have you been with us for a while? During all this time? Leave a note, tell me how long you've been in this channel. Anyway, we continue. So, we realized as well that the animals that we rescued, they couldn't all find homes here in Spain. Sure, there's wonderful people, and I tell you, some of the most successful adoptions that we've ever done have happened here. But our community was all around the world. We had people all over Europe. We had people in the United States. I mean, even today, 30% of the people that watch this channel are in the US. So we had to deliver animals to those people. So we had like a double strategy. We were home in Spain, lots of animals, really great homes, but we also sent animals abroad. And wow, that was so different. Over here, animal rescues usually don't like to do this because, well, they don't know, communication problems, language barriers. How can they do this? Well, we were lucky. I spoke English, I spoke French, which meant that there were animals going to the UK, animals going to the US, animals going to Germany. We had a team of people in Germany rehoming animals there, dogs, cats, I mean, really great. I have been to Germany, I don't know, so many times. Unbelievable. I have met amazing people there. I've been to the States, I've met some of the nicest people I ever met. Really beautiful people. If you're watching this, look, you know who you are. You know who you are. Patty, Greg, so many others. Really unbelievable, and you guys are all over. So we have built a really global community of people that have not clicked the subscribe button. Please, if you're watching this, just click the subscribe button. Seriously, 715,000 people after all these years. We began in 2009. Come on, this is going really slow. So we continued working with Valencia Sur and we continued doing amazing stuff, and this has lasted for nearly 6 years until recently we decided, okay, it's time to build our own hospital. Right now we are at the process of registering our organization here in Spain. During all this time has been registered in Holland. Now we're going to register here, we're going to register our hospital, and we're going to build an amazing team of animal doctors. Only for our animals, and of course for animals belonging to other smaller organizations and people that cannot afford it. I don't know, we'll see how we do this. Why am I telling you all this story? And by the way, come on, seriously, just look at the qualities. This is my first video. This is my first video with me, with George Clooney. Look at the things we do today. It's unbelievable. Sergio is filming this. Thanks to him and thanks to Carla and thanks to the amazing team that we have today, we can show these amazing images and we can keep people engaged. We can keep people connected to our work.
We got him. We got him back.
By the way, yesterday was Maribel's birthday and I forgot to tell her, Maribel, happy birthday. We have to do something for you. That's gonna be on a next video. If you're watching this, just leave a note. Happy birthday, Maribel. So, projects. We need to grow this channel. Come on, 750,000 people? Let's get to 1 million. This is possible. I mean, are you gonna tell me? Seriously, come on. If you're watching this, share this video, click on the subscribe button. We need this channel to grow. We also need to reach out to a younger community. Let's not forget that young people are the future. And come on, let's face it. This is a weird case on YouTube. We have an inverted pyramid. Most of our viewers are older people. I mean, this is great, but we need to build a younger community. I don't know how to do this. Maybe I have to find like a young mini-me, or maybe, I don't know, my kids are too young. They're only 5 years old. They're never gonna be on YouTube. Oh God, I don't know, how are we gonna do this? This is a challenge. So, this is a great channel. This is a great channel. We've gone a long way. We have achieved amazing things, but we have so many challenges ahead of us. Why am I making this video? Because without you, nothing is gonna happen. So first, let's grow this channel. Click on the subscribe button, click on that bell. I want you to have the notifications. We produce fun content. I mean, we try to show a different side of animal rescue, not only the tragedies, but also whenever we take an animal, we make sure that he gets every chance, and most of the time they survive. Then we're building a community. Animals are flying, they're traveling all around the world, not only in Spain. This is great. We have great content. We need this channel to grow. We came to Tunisia. I understand this is not our typical rescue, but this is extreme rescue as well. So, if you like animals, this is your place. If you like animal rescue, this is your place. If you like handsome Spanish people, this is definitely your place. No, come on, esta lo cortaremos. Carla, don't put this thing. Anyway, guys, really, thank you very much for being here. We began this journey so many years ago. It's been slow, painful, life-changing for all the animals that we have saved, life-changing for us. Our world is completely different than it was back in 2009. We have achieved amazing things and we need you to continue to be on board. So, subscribe, please donate. Without you, nothing can happen. And if you're one of those that like to stay for the long term, just please join me on Patreon. That's my support community. I'm I'm always there. I try to be there as much as I can. Look, without you, nothing will ever happen. And this is a great success story. Let's make this channel grow, okay? Take care, please subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.